Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim Henningsen, president of the College of Central Florida, and it's my great privilege to welcome you to the May 2015 graduation ceremonies. Give yourself a round of applause. It's my great pleasure to introduce Ms. Crystal Ortega, a member of the CF Patriot Singers, who will sing our national anthem. Please stand as we honor America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Welcome, distinguished members of the College of Central Florida faculty, District Board of Trustees, family members and friends, community members, and members of the graduating class to the spring 2015 commencement of the College of Central Florida. Today is a special day for us as we recognize students who have completed requirements for certificates, associate in science degrees, and baccalaureate degrees. We recognize you today for what you have achieved and encourage you to continue to pursue your dreams. It's my pleasure to introduce our platform guests. As I introduce each guest, I ask that they remain standing and that you hold your applause until the end. Representing our students is Ms. Rachel Horn, President of the Ocala Campus Student Activities Board. Our commencement speaker, Ms. Sabrina Lozier. Representing the Career and Professional Employees Council is Lana Lutz. Representing the faculty is Vice President of the Faculty Senate, Professor Marta Allen. Dr. Mark Pa, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Marion County Sheriff Chris Blair, our Distinguished Alumni Award recipient. Dr. Heidi Mayer, Chair of the CF Alumni Association. Mr. Don Taylor, Chair, District Board of Trustees, Citrus County. Ms. Sandy Balfour, District Board of Trustees, Citrus County. Mr. Bill Edgar, our newest member of the District Board of Trustees from Marion County. And Mr. Ron Ewers, District Board of Trustees from Marion County. Please join me in giving these dedicated individuals a big round of applause. We have so much to celebrate today. I see a lot of smiling faces out there. But graduates, today is truly your day. So enjoy the walk across stage. Take your time as you've earned it. Today's graduates represent more than 1,000 certificate and degrees earned in the spring and summer semesters. You are making College of Central Florida history because this is the first time we have held two, not one, but two ceremonies to accommodate our growing number of graduates. As president, this is the point in the ceremony where I get to make a few personal remarks and congratulate a few of our outstanding students. First, Before we get to that, I'd like to recognize our award-winning faculty and staff. Would all members of the faculty and staff please stand? And would everyone join me in saying thank you to this dedicated group? They truly helped make today happen, and they are very dedicated to your success, and we thank them for that. We have 4 members of our faculty who are retiring, and I would like to recognize them: Ms. Suzanne Garrett, Mr. Tim Ingram, Dr. Paul Rossiter, and Dr. Peter Smith. If we could give them a big round of applause and thank them. To the family and friends of our graduates, only you know what it took to get your graduate to this afternoon. Graduates, would you please stand and express your appreciation to your family and friends for their support? Thank you. Each one of our graduates has a unique story, and I'd like to share a few with you this afternoon. Our first graduate moved to Ocala from North Carolina in 2007, looking for a change. In 2009, she became a single mother and sought to improve her life and that of her son. She enrolled at CF and got involved in student life, becoming president of the African American Student Union and vice president of the State African American Student Association. Today, April Charles graduates with a 3.79 GPA, that's magna cum laude, with her bachelor's degree in business and organizational management. April, would you please stand and be recognized? Well, I mentioned that April came to us from North Carolina. Well, our next graduate is leaving Ocala for North Carolina. William Alexander began his studies at CF as a dual enrollment student at Westport High School. Thanks to the early college program we operate with Westport, he completed his associate degree before he graduated from high school. Today, at the young age of 20, he graduates with his bachelor's degree in business and organizational management with a specialization in management information systems. In 5 days, he'll move to Charlotte, North Carolina to begin his job in information security with Wells Fargo. He will also begin working on his master's degree at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. William, please stand to be recognized. Well done. Our final student came to us in her late 40s after an injury forced her to leave her job with the U.S. Postal Service. Even though she graduated second in her class from Chiefland High School in 1984, returning to school nearly 30 years later seemed a bit daunting. However, after surviving an abusive childhood and an abusive marriage, raising 3 children, and even being homeless for a short time, she knew she could accomplish her next goal. Today, Kathy Richburg graduates with her BAS in Business and Organizational Management. Kathy, you did it. Please stand and let's give you a big round of applause. Well done. These graduates represent the great things that are happening here at the College of Central Florida. Now I would like to introduce our commencement speaker, Sabrina Lozier. Sabrina graduates this afternoon with her associate in science and nursing. She grew up in Marion County, moved away, but then returned home and enrolled at CF because she wanted to make a career change. I think you'll enjoy her story, so please help me welcome Sabrina Lozier.
Good afternoon. I'm Sabrina Lozier, and I'm a proud graduate of our college's Associate Degree Nursing Program. A little about me: I live in the Ocala National Forest. In fact, I grew up there. I went to East Marion Elementary, and I graduated from Lake Weir High. After 11 years of living in Orlando and working as an editor in a publishing house, I decided to pursue a new career that would offer purpose and a deep sense of meaning in my daily interactions. I wanted to feel more interconnected with my community. That's all of you. Becoming a nurse has been so much more than a simple career switch. It's been a transformative experience that has changed me as a person. Serving as a patient care tech in Ocala is the most humbling work I've ever done. As a licensed practical nurse in the villages, I've come to admire a population who has lived through more change and advancement than any other generation of humanity. And in bridging from LPN to RN at the College of Central Florida, I've learned more in the last year than I ever imagined possible. This year, I applied for a scholarship from the Florida Nurses Association that is reserved for registered nurses. I was aware that, as a student, I didn't really qualify. However, I decided to express my interest in learning how to lobby state legislators for better public health policy. After all, the worst possible outcome was that the FNA could say no. Instead, the state board voted to award the scholarship to a student nurse for the very first time. Shortly thereafter, I attended the annual convention of the National Student Nurses Association in Phoenix, Arizona. NSNA is dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students. I had gained local leadership experience as our school chapter's vice president and had attended the Florida Nursing Students Association's annual convention in Daytona last October. Less than a month ago, I was running for a position on the NSNA Board of Directors. In launching a national campaign, I reached out to student nurses in all 50 states, as well as Puerto Rico and Guam. I told them I believe in demonstrating that strong agents for positive change within our profession can arise from unexpected places. I'm astonished that in voting me into an office that represents over 60,000 student nurses, my constituents empowered me to do exactly that. On this day, your commencement, I want you to know that you can do extraordinary things on a national scale from right here in your own community. Remember to take courage and inspiration from each other. Always strive to reach your own highest potential. And in the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, never allow a person to tell you no who doesn't have the power to say yes. Congratulations, class of 2015.
She rocks. Let's give her another round of applause. Okay, next up, I'd like to present our Distinguished Alumni Award with Dr. Heidi Meyer. Heidi, if you could join me at the podium. Heidi is chair of the CF Alumni Association. And if we could also ask the Sheriff Chris Blair if you would come up and join us here. I'm going to say a few words about you, but it's a great pleasure for us to present the Distinguished Alumni Award to Sheriff Chris Blair, a 1981 graduate that was what was then Central Florida Community College. Chris Blair has served Marion County as a law enforcement officer for 35 years. He was elected sheriff of Marion County in November 2012. During his distinguished career, he has been instrumental in establishing a DNA screening lab in partnership with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. He helped develop a tracking program for sex offenders and predators, established the Cold Case Investigative Team, and in 2014, he created a crime prevention kiosk, which was awarded the Outstanding Crime Prevention Program of the Year for the state of Florida. Sheriff Blair has been an instructor at CF for 15 years, and he and his wife, Sanji, have a son and a daughter who are also CF graduates. Sheriff Blair is well deserving of this honor, which is presented each year by the CF Alumni Association. Please join us in congratulating Sheriff Blair as our Distinguished Alumni Award recipient. say a few words.
Good afternoon, President Henderson, member of the Board of Trustees, administration, and faculty, distinguished guests, the Alumni Board, friends, loving families, and most of all, the College of Central Florida Patriots for 2015. I am deeply honored to receive the Alumni Award for 2015. It is a true testament that hard work, dedication, and the desire to achieve success can be accomplished if you believe in yourself. And in my case, others that support my mission and my vision to serve our community. I'd just like to say that my wife, Sanji, if you stand please, you cannot accomplish the tasks that we've had at the Marion County Sheriff's Office without the support of my wife, my daughter, Elisa, and my friends, Stan Barfield and Jean. I myself attended the College of Central Florida to attain my certification as a law enforcement officer and my associate's degree. I also had the opportunity to obtain my bachelor's degree on the campus at the College of Central Florida from the University of Central Florida. This education I received gave me the foundation to go forward, along with my passion to serve and to be the voice for victims of crimes. For the past 37 years of my career, I was able to represent those who are unable to represent themselves. My wife, my daughter, my son, as well as other family members, and all have used their passion to serve others in public service, who also attended CF. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be with you, to share in this special occasion. This is your time also to celebrate. There's nothing more that I enjoy than celebrating great achievements. I congratulate each of you on what you have accomplished. As you graduate today, don't forget to be thankful for what helped you get here. Google, autocorrect, copy and paste, and I guarantee you some Red Bull. Today, I also want to remind you that your families are extremely proud of you. They are here today. So this would be a great time to ask for some additional money. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. In closing, I would like to wish all the mothers happy Mother's Day. To CF, thank you again for honoring me here today. I would like to congratulate the class of 2015 for a job well done. Good luck in your futures, and may God bless each and every one of you as you begin the next chapter in your lives. Congratulations, thank you.
President Henningsen, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Central Florida, I'm proud to present to you the candidates for the baccalaureate, associate in science degrees, and certificates. Each candidate has completed the requirements for the degree or certificate for which he or she is a candidate. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that the appropriate degree or certificate be conferred. Would all candidates please rise?
Are y'all ready? Okay, here we go. As president of the College of Central Florida, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and the District Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degree, associate degree, or certificate for which you have been recommended. As evidence that you have fulfilled all requirements thereof, and that you are entitled to all rights and privileges pertaining to that degree or certificate. To all members of the graduating class, as a gesture in recognition of having received your degree or certificate, you may now move your tassels to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. Will members of the graduating class please come forward for the presentation of diplomas and certificates?
Jeremy V. Babson. Megan Marie Elmire Russell, magna cum laude. Samantha Shirley Salzman. Catherine Elizabeth Faust, cum laude. Paige Christine Limley, magna cum laude. Nanetska Vargas, cum laude. Samantha Ray Hammond. Christopher A. Alarcon. Sabrina Michelle Lozier, magna cum laude. Kimberly Ann Frost, summa cum laude. Gabriela Nicole Orta, magna cum laude. Deborah E. Burgess Unberg, magna cum laude. Kara A. Tomlinson, cum laude. Karen E. Rivera, cum laude. Patrick R. Allen, magna cum laude. Reva Michelle Cowart, magna cum laude. Carol Benai Fleming. Patrick R. O'Donnell, magna cum laude. Jessica Marie Jeter, magna cum laude. Teresa M. Coleman, cum laude. Dawn DeLee Coe, summa cum laude. Lisa N. Jennings, cum laude. Nicholas Bastillo Vidal, summa cum laude. Charles Gletzner. Joanne Avella, summa cum laude. Judy L. Kemp, magna cum laude. Sandy H. Kemp, magna cum laude. Bliss A. Tackett, cum laude. Melissa Ray Bender, magna cum laude. Kristen Davis, cum laude. John Clifton Schubert, cum laude. Brandon Levi Fulton, summa cum laude. Tanya S. Rosas, summa cum laude. Cody I. Shaddix. Linda Marie Hughes, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Louise Griswold, magna cum laude. Christina Ann Chalker, cum laude. Kelly Jean Morris, cum laude. Alexandria J. Secchi, cum laude. Natalie A. Hart, cum laude. Jackson Clark Cannon, cum laude. Morgan Catherine Balwinski. Robin Danae Berticelli. Peggy Sue Sloan. Rashik Hazrat Rivu.